Hey all, I'm Insetic, and with me is Blank Tester
Hey kids, how's it going?
and Turo,
Hello.
and welcome to Stunt Boost. This is a game where the playtest was sent to me. This is a platform racing game with kind of extreme sports twist. You're a mini skateboard in kind of a giant room with tracks built out of, Hot Wheels race tracks and cardboard and that sort of thing. And yeah, this was, sent to me with a code to go over kind of the pre-release here, and there is a beta that you can sign up for at the website that I'll link below, and that will run this weekend, basically, as of time of release, so like December 7th and 8th. But yeah, it's we're gonna check it out, basically.
All right.
It's
Like
mouse
one
and keyboard,
forever.
so mainly mouse with some keyboard buttons, no controller.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So there's no acceleration or deceleration outside of.
Outside of boost pads that you'll go down.
Huh.
You'll also see in real time my fucked up brain learning how things work and or don't work.
Yeah.
Because again, I wanted to, didn't want to play through too far, in case, my progress was not resettable or something. But yeah, look around you. It's kind of cool, the whole aesthetic.
This is already super cool.
This reminds me of a Rats Institute.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
another fun game.
That is a not a bad comparison to make.
I think
that's
it's
good
the
style.
It's like that heavy outline thing.
Yeah,
Looks-
the heavy
cel
outline
shading.
and the
I think it's like more specifically the outlining, because I think cell shading usually there's like the banding in the shadows, which you're kind of seeing actually. Hang on.
and also
Does that say biting
Games.
games? That's cool.
fighting games.
I love
I'm always
this is
fighting
like such a
games.
nice little quiet contemplative intro.
Julian Hultke. I do
Yeah,
not see
before
the
you
other
get to
fellow's name.
Stunt Boost.
Stunt.
And you'll really get going on level 1.
Is that a Rubik's Cube someone's cheating at on the left?
Yeah, or like a Lego piece.
Oh yeah, there you go. There's a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
Alright.
I actually tried. I thought a Rubik's Cube, when I finally got it, would be one of those things that you'd figure out like immediately. I tried it and I could not get it.
Holy shit.
Okay, this is rad.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
love how they set you up with like the slow, and then it's
The
like,
short
oh,
little slow bit. That was fun.
and it's like, oh, this is how fast you're actually going to be going.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I like how it shows you kind of the line through the track that you did. But yeah,
Yeah,
there's
wow.
obviously
That's
different
cool.
medals. I got a gold medal, but there's a diamond up above gold. And of course, there's a few other mechanics aside from just riding. So, shift will
pulls
pull
you
you down.
Okay, so there's like a pumping mechanic, at least.
Yeah, pumping,
somewhat.
kind of like in Skate.
Yeah, although I would say this is closer to Descenders.
I was gonna say this is probably closer to Tribes Ascend, where they had that. It's like a first-person shooter where they have sliding mechanics, and you can hold a button
Yeah.
to de-stick your feet from the ground and let yourself slide with momentum.
My TA played Tribes when he was my
Tribes
age.
is a weird game. I tried playing it for a while.
This is cool.
Huh. So it's all about.
Okay, so the
Yeah, so
conceit of this
we need
level
gravity
is you have to.
here.
Yeah, you need to master this mechanic before you can move on.
Yeah, because it's going to become.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hey, you got up there, but it wasn't very
Not very
speedy.
vicious, yeah.
And speed is the name of the game. Not only do you want to get the higher medals, but you want to set the records and compete with your friends and da da da.
Yeah. Have some, competition. Who knows? Maybe I'll come for your ass on the leaderboards.
Yeah, I think you're using the down thing a little early here. We'll see.
It sounds like you don't have to maximize it. It looks like just as long as you're going downwards, if you're crouching, you'll gain speed.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
that's nice.
Achieve
digging the
diamond
music.
to unlock online scores. Note that you have to actually get the highest medal to even see what the leaderboards are.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah, and these medals are not a joke. Like, you know, sure, by playing kind of casually, I'm getting like silvers and such, but by, you know, you actually need to implement the mechanics pretty well to start getting, leaderboards.
Fly. Wow.
That was cool.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have this game in mind for a hot minute.
What happens if you fall off here?
You get reset. I think
Okay.
I will fall off at some point.
Yeah.
You just get like reset back to the closest checkpoint or the start of the level if you haven't gotten to a
I
checkpoint.
mean, personally, I think you fell off years ago, but I mean, that's besides the point.
Yeah, I fell
Yeah.
off when I even started. I peaked back in like grade school.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man.
Yeah.
Jump faster. That is a very straightforward name.
I really appreciate that, like, you know, when I was a kid, when I had, like, I'd have, like, a Hot Wheels, and I'd be, like, driving it all over the place. I'm, like, imagining it, you know, taking a cool path across my bed, and then, you know, off a thing, and then doing, what? Oh,
You need to
Can't
circle
go
around and
yet.
get more speed.
I see. Yeah, so, you know, here you're getting to feel it from the Hot Wheels perspective, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you get
25.
reset at the latest checkpoint.
Okay, yeah, there's checkpoints.
And you get
Yeah,
reset
the-
with your speed.
No, but it usually has like a booster right in front of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so you had to circle back around.
Camera's
That's
a little
super
jank there,
cool.
but that can come out in the wash.
Yeah, it lagged a few times for me.
I just mean,
I
like,
don't know.
You were going
This
so
year,
fast
my
and hit
gaming
such a-
PC has not really been gaming all that great.
If you go too fast into like a slope that changes angles really quickly, then the camera sort of doesn't know like how close you get to the board. But that seems relatively easy to fix and not like something that would prevent me from playing the game. It's just a little funny quirk.
Yeah. Did you ever have like Hot Wheels and such where you made, you know, sick paths?
I did, and I remember I used to take my tech decks on my Hot Wheels tracks.
Ah.
Yeah.
Tech decks are
Nice.
perfect for this kind of thing.
Yeah, especially if
Yeah.
you're good at tech decks, which I was not.
Yeah.
I had tech decks, but I never really tried to see checkpoints were on time, but speed will be lost.
So it's
So it
one of
doesn't
the,
save like all your speed.
it's one of those games where it's like it has checkpoints, but you're not like if you have to restart, you're not gonna like have a good time. Like
Right,
you're
right,
really supposed to do it all in one go.
Yeah.
I really like that the music seems to like dynamically ramp up as you get faster and faster in the Oh shit! Haha.
Oh, it was like
That's fun.
just so you know, you messed it up.
Yeah. This took me a second or two to realize.
What they wanted you to do?
Yeah, you'll see later on. Remember that whole shift pulls you down mechanic that I
Yeah.
just forgot about?
Oh, okay.
And so also, yeah, you might run into like number of medals gating where you have to do better than you have been doing.
So is it like number of points you get for like you get like 4 points for having a diamond medal, 3 points for gold, or is it just like
Total medals.
total medals?
Or like the quality of the medal does help. Like again, I got bronze here, but I need to get like one more than that.
Ugh.
I like how it's centimeters per second as your speed.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
cute.
Well, you're
That is
small.
cute.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tiny little guy.
this is probably what it feels like to be like really small and riding around on. Like, you remember Stuart Little?
Yeah.
Maybe there should be like a Stuart Little expansion for this game, DLC, where they license
Get it
it
licensed?
they get the license for Stuart Little, and then we can hear who played Stuart Little on TV.
I've never seen Stuart Little.
I don't know who. Well, they clearly don't have an iconic enough voice for us to just like know it. But,
Wow.
Well, we don't know it.
Great sales pitch.
All I'm saying is this is a genius deal that they would be fools to pass up.
Yeah. Get the Stuart Little likeness.
Yeah,
That's
the Stuart
that's
Little
how you,
fandom would go nuts for something like this.
That's how you get a contract negotiation done. You neg them until they sign the deal.
They're the ones who sent us the code.
No, I mean negotiating for the rights to the Stuart Little.
Oh, you're saying we
brand
should
and
neg
voice
the
actor.
Stuart Little people.
Yeah,
Look
specifically
at
the
eyes
voice
to
actor.
open the. Wait, look at eyes to open doors.
Yeah, this is an interesting mechanic that only this level really does.
You actually have to look it in the eyes
Yes.
to get those.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah. So, like, while you're riding, you have to
Fascinating.
specifically look at the eyes to basically make progress.
That's fascinating.
I like that.
I guess I'm not huge on it, but it encourages you to like look around, which would make like you have to.
Yeah, that's why.
It makes you do more stylish things by like looking around and having to change your angle instead of just going straight forward on the path.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you're in the air, looking around doesn't actually change your trajectory, so you can come back and correct yourself.
Yeah, that reminds me even more of like a FPS skiing and movement mechanic games.
I like that. I think that's great because it adds, like, when you're in the air, you're giving up a degree of control if you don't incentivize the player to be doing things with their mouse while they're in the air. Then they're giving up a whole degree of movement that they could be using. And in this case, they're using it. So I think that's
You have
great.
to rely on solely anticipation to keep the player hooked. Even like, because I mean,
Like moment to moment
Yeah.
in the air, if you just give the player free reign to look around wherever they like when they're in the air, then they will always look in the most optimal direction every time. They'll optimize the fun out of the game. Oof. Big oof, Seaman.
that was
Hey,
embarrassing.
I mean, it's started getting a little tough to manage all the mechanics.
You want to hear something weird? I got recognized.
But here, I hit diamond medal, and
Oh, there we go. Now you can see the
shit.
last scores.
here's a little different thing, though. You could see the ghosts of times you beat, but not the times you haven't beaten, which why would you want to watch the ghost of someone slower than you?
I prefer to watch the ghosts of people who are slower than me because they'll probably take routes that are different than me. Right? But if I see people who are doing better than me, I'm just going to feel discouraged every time I play.
No, I feel like you want to watch the fastest ghosts so you can see if they take like a specific route that makes
Yeah, I'm
them
just
go
going to
that
feel
fast.
discouraged. I just feel discouraged when I see ghosts that are better than me.
No, I like learning
Alright.
from the best.
Because I'm never going to be the best. Certainly not on an online leaderboard.
That was cool. Everything kind of came together there, especially the
Is that a printer?
yes, I think so. Or a boombox. That's like a boombox.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because this is a game that's set place in the old times.
I'm looking at this background detail now.
It's like, oh, is there anything else that's distinctly like?
Yeah,
not
that's an old
modern
PC
day?
right there. That right there. Oh, excuse me. You just passed through an old PC? That's cool.
Yeah. And so here this level's teaching you, to shift down while you're in the air to, cut your air time.
Oof. Right into that corner.
It's like the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 slam mechanic.
Yeah.
I think the slam mechanic may not have been as well considered as this.
No, it probably wasn't.
Because the slam mechanic is like, what do we do while we're in the air? Well, we can go down.
Yeah, that's true. You, what are the
I
ways?
am able to go down.
One of the things, because that's always what I've been concerned about in Tony Hawk games is when I'm in the air, what do I do?
Well, it's clear that they've clearly put a lot of consideration into the not just the vibe they're going for, but specifically their.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's interesting. Sometimes in service of a vibe, people will sort of almost sacrifice gameplay for the vibe, and this game is not doing that. I really appreciate that this game is doing its own gameplay thing and also accomplishing a vibe.
Like, we had to notice that the setting of this game isn't exactly like modern day. It's like a little before that.
So in a situation like this, did you find that it would be easier for you to go back and restart? I feel like I would restart just for the sake of getting a good time, right?
I mean, did go back to the previous checkpoint.
Yeah. No, I mean restarting from the beginning to get a better time.
Personally, because I've obviously never played this game. This was sent to inside via code. But I used to play a lot of Trials as a kid. And, whenever I would mess up, I would fall. I would try to do every level perfectly. Yeah. Regardless of how long it took me, I would rather do a level with no falls than...
See, this is exactly the kind of thing that made me hate games that had ghosts. This is why I don't like having the ghost of the fastest person available to me, because I'm never going to be faster than the fastest person. I'm never going to do it. I'm never going to put in the time or effort to master a level. So for the rest of us casual gamers, just seeing someone who's going faster than us doesn't really help us all that much after a certain point. That's why I think it's good that once you unlock the diamond, you're only seeing people who are nearby you in times. Because they might have slight strats that are close to yours, but not quite yours.
I'd appreciate being able to see the guy who's like 10 spaces above me.
I think it'd be nice to be able to see it as an option. I know what's it called?
Well, at that point, it's just like
Devil Daggers. In Devil Daggers, if you look at the leaderboard, you can watch like the number 1 dude, and you can watch the people who are like near you, but you can't look at the whole list or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? And I assume that's how this is going to be too, because there probably won't be like 30,000 ghosts stored on their servers, but there may be a fair few. And if there's even more than 10, you don't want to save all. You don't want to.
Yeah, maybe when/if the levels get more complex, sort of like this, it might be something where you can see different paths. But I feel like even just watching people just slightly slower than you, would be the same path but slightly worse. You really need to get somewhere where there'd be multiple paths or ways.
But if you see someone else's ghost and they're screwing up in the same way you are, and you can see them screwing up, you can analyze that and be like, oh, I see how they're starting their, pushing down with their shift. They're pressing shift too early or whatever, I can see that from their ghost. And I'm seeing that I'm pushing shift at the same time, so I'm pushing shift too early as well. What? Wait, what are you supposed to do?
So there's a big thing rolling at you. You've got
to
build up speed and get over it.
Is this like a boss level?
That's cool.
Thanks for playing our demo!
New rooms, levels, mechanics, achievements. Keep you updated via the newsletter. Nice! I really like it.
Yeah, so again, you can sign up for an open beta at their website this weekend.
Which weekend is that?
December 7th, 8th.
December 6th, or 7th and 8th, yeah.
I have finals that week. Oh.
Wow.
Well, I saw that I had 1 silver medal, 1 non-gold, and I was like, I'm gonna get all golds, baby.
Yeah. All golds. All golds.
The oldest and the goldest.
Why did I even ride up that thing at the beginning? Who knows? I know, because I'm stupid mentally.
Mentally stupid or physically stupid?
First one, then the other.
Did you fast forward there?
No,
that's just the rewind sound.
Oh.
It usually hits you with like a boost right out of like a checkpoint thing.
Oh, I see.
And now you've completed the game.
Wow.
So yeah,
sister's room?
What's planned? Kitchen, living room, sister's room.
I feel like if they wanted to do like a spooky attic, that would be cool for Halloween.
Ooh. You know what game did that? Super Gerball.
Super Gerball?
It's
like Gerbil ball kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like Monkey Ball.
That makes sense.
Old PC game.
Huh.
Where they sort of did you're a small object and the levels are like the rooms of a house, and the last one was the attic.
It'd be cool, yeah, the attic, or if you wanted to do something that was outdoors, I think like a playhouse, like, like a little play structure would be cool to see.
A garden.
A garden? Yeah. If they
just
wanted
the
to do
backyard.
outside. No, I guess they're doing like a very indoor aesthetic, so like maybe sticking with just the cozy indoor thing would be better. I don't know. I don't know anything about game design.
All right. Well, again, Stunt Boost. If this looks like your cup of tea, check it out. Again, kind of platform racing, high scores versus other ghosts, and I've got links and such in the description, so check that out. And thanks for watching.